McCullough's still won? Again? NA? What are we doing here?
Losing.
Dude!
I also thought it'd be Mia, but I guess I'm wrong. I also thought Shadow would be higher. I did not think Tweak would be top 5.
America will save Smash Ultimate. We'll bring it back.
Hey, Tweak's top 5 with Diddy Kong right now.
Top 5?
Yeah. Tweak was 5th. He was above Shattuck. Tweak popped off. Like, yeah, you did good.
I think Shattuck should have been number 1. That's my goat.
I think it would have been really funny and ironic if Sonics was placed number 2, but besides that, it sounded pretty right.
I think it's very interesting to see the new top 10, considering like where Spargo's placed and Light and especially Sonics. So I can kind of see why Sonic's in 3rd place, but overall this top 10 is very interesting, and it's going to be interesting for the rest of the year to see who's going to be top 10 again.
I guess I'd say for me, the top 10 this time, I kind of like the diversity kind of like the character diversity. A lot of interesting regions. Obviously, players are amazing. So I'm excited to see, by the end of the year, how this is going to change it all.
Okay, I feel like Tweak should have been a little bit higher, should have been over Mia, but I do agree with most of the rankings for the most part. So,
I mean, part of me, has thoughts, but at the same time, it's like the new season's already started. Like, we're at an event for the new season, so I might as well focus on that. But my biggest thing is how undervalued big tournament wins are. Because there'll be someone who won a super major, and then someone above them will have won 0. So I think the biggest thing is what's the point of the big trophy if someone above you doesn't have the big trophies? You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing.
As much as people hate Steve, I think Aquila does it really well. So I was really glad to see him at the top spot. I think even when he beats Margo with Aegis, and it just shows his versatility, and I think he deserves that number 1 spot. I think Zamba should have been a little bit higher. I like Zamba.
I really like Pango. Pango's really good. He should be way higher. I don't think he made top 50, but he's on the come up. I promise. Pango.
I think it was good. I think it was good ranking. I think they did a good job, as much as people might argue it.
Tweak got robbed, all right?
Yeah.
Let's be real. Tweak got robbed, okay? You got to look. This game is about winning super majors, okay? You win a super major, you're that guy. You don't win a super major, you're not that guy. All right? It's that simple. I feel like if you don't have any super major wins, right, you shouldn't be ranked above someone who does. I get you got strong wins. I get it's hard to gauge skill, but my boy Tweak was snuffed. I hope he pops off this event, proves these people wrong, all right?
Facts. I mean, going off the super major idea, no one wins a super major by luck, right? No matter what, you're winning. You can get a couple set wins by luck, and I'm not saying anyone on here did that, but I'm saying it's a lot easier to get good wins than win a super major. It's so much easier to get so many good wins than win an actual event. And that's why Tweak got robbed.
I think Spargo, personally. Honestly, I think he should be higher. He had a bad summer, but I think he's going to bounce back, show us what he's made of. That's the thing. I really hope so.
Oh, and also, shout out Syrup, the GOAT.
Hurt, I definitely am happy to see him up there. I'd say that's pretty good. I don't know. After Genesis, I kind of thought Zamba would be up there a little more as well. But 14, that's obviously not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to see her really high, and I guess Spargo hasn't been doing well lately, but he's still honestly, I think he might be the go if he pushes a little bit harder.
I don't see Tarek on the top 50, and I think he should be somewhere in here.
I think the Tweak should be higher.
I think he should always be higher.
He should always be higher.
A lot of Japanese rep, but Japan's kind of killing it right now, so that'll happen.
I wish the Raplo was higher. He's been doing really well. We just talked about him this morning.
My only thought is Tweak and Hurt are probably interchangeable. The other thing I want to say is maybe Zamba could have been higher just because he won Genesis, but other than that, his results weren't super fantastic, so it makes sense. I'm surprised Tomapi is so high. I really didn't think Bayo was going to, advance the top 10 globally, but good for him, I guess.
Futon is 6th? That's really impressive. I mean, Shattuck being number 7 is really impressive, too. His results have been great. Spargo at 9th is really crazy to me as well. I think him and Light are going to have a chip on their shoulder. They're going to have a great tournament. I'm just excited to see what Hurt can do as well, because, he beat Aquila in Japan a few times. Raru at 11 is very good. It's all Japan, I can't believe there's so much Japanese representation. What do you think?
I mean, top 16 all in here, like, seeing so much Japan, really. Like, I'm really looking forward to her and whatnot, but I'm, like, kind of doomed that we're going to get a lot of Steves in the top 8 by the end.
We're going to get Steve.
Yeah.
There's going to be Steve Grands.
I see Meister, Gacted here, Gluto. All of that plays much lower than I would have expected, though. Onin, too.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't believe Leo's like a 20 seed, you know. Times are different nowadays, huh?
For sure.
But yeah, no, I'm just excited to see top 64, top 8. It's going to be a great tournament, I think.
So from what I can tell, I mean, if people are really upset about where they're placed, I mean, just go out and prove it. That's about it.
Well, I like that there's a Cloud in 9th so far. That's good. Sword fighting representation. We need more of that. All right, a good diversity, I guess. That's good. I like it when there's not too many of the same character, especially in this game. But overall, it's pretty good. I'm satisfied with it.
You know, all the 50 ranks, this looks pretty good, but I mean, Tamo, he, for example, like, should have been a little bit more higher because I could see a potential upset, especially here in Super Smash Nova.
I mean, if there was one thing, it's just a bit odd that MK Leo is so low, but also he didn't place as well as a lot of the people above him, so I can see why that is the way it is.
I don't see Leo. Leo's number 25. Oh my goodness. I don't know like how he's been doing lately, but like him not being higher is kind of crazy.
I didn't realize Zachary was on pit. That's really funny. Zomba maybe goes down one for Azimo because Azimo's been going nuts recently. A lot of players I haven't really heard of, to be honest, or I haven't really seen around much. Like the Bayonetta in 8th, I haven't really seen him around much. I think it's a good list, to be honest. I think it's solid.
I agree that I think it's a pretty good list. I think it's interesting to see an Olimar that high. It's a character I don't really see that much, but I think it's very cool to see.
This honestly looks honestly pretty good. I feel like Shiny Mark probably could be a little bit higher, considering just what he's done for Pikachu. Like, nobody, for a while, everybody agreed Pikachu was like a top 5 character, and then ESAM kind of stopped going to stuff, and then now Shiny Mark's actually coming out and winning tournaments, and everybody's just changing their opinion on Pikachu a lot. Zachary in top 20, I like that. I like Zachary in top 20. He's been missing a lot. I'm glad he's back. Spargo's a little low, honestly. Like, Spargo being 9th is a little weird. I know he hasn't done as well as he usually does, but I still feel like 9th is a little low for someone who's, for the past, 2 years was considered top 1 in the game and everything. Honestly, this tier list, this looks pretty good, honestly. I do like it a lot.